Wave. Look, why you mad? Get to the bag. Long face, duck a case, get the cash. I've been living fast, still far from average. Real talk, all this shit is right outside what I imagine. Young, black and raspy, catch me with a lab. Young nigga make the slap that make her body do magic. Won't stop till my bank account magnets. Looking like I'm still running paper routes backwards. Money bags, no advance, snap back like a rubber.
Hey everyone, it's Joyel and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, for today's Afro-Inspired costume, I am going to be recreating kind of a more live action version of Huey Freeman from the Boondocks. But of course, before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at myself. But again, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to check out my Untamed and Unashamed merch down below. And also, I am going to be doing 2 giveaways. The first one is I have decided that I'm going to be starting a new channel, kind of centered more around biracial conversations and biracial experiences, and I am currently doing a competition to help me name that second channel. So I will go ahead and include that link in a pinned comment and also in the description box. But I am also doing my first members only giveaway for October. I will be emailing the winner on November 1st. But again, you have to be a member to join. The member that is selected as the winner will be receiving 1 product of their choice. So again, you can join that anytime that you decide to be a member. So if you decide to join October 30th, you're more than welcome to still enter that giveaway as long as it's before November 1st. I will include a link to the members only community post that has the link for the giveaway, but again, you have to become a member in order to join that, all of which the information will be down in the description box for you. But let me also introduce you to this week's promo, Vibes, Ambience, Feng Shui. Focused on high vibrations and positive auras, Vibes AF Luxury Soy Candles are crafted only when the creator is in her most peaceful state of mind, ensuring that each candle is filled with pure, positive energy and is toxin-free, but fragrant-filled. Each unique fragrance mix will send you on an adventure, whether it's a wild one or relaxing. With scents like Light and Pretty, which is light as a feather, pretty as a rose. Have fun with this delightful, lush black raspberry with hints of rose. Cute and fragrant with a lasting impression. And Jamaican Me Crazy. This fragrance is locked deeply in Jamaica's tropical roots, strongly caressing the senses with sweet succulent melons, juicy papayas, and mature coconut meat. Light one up and breathe in this tropical paradise. And don't forget the crystal-infused tall candles, perfect for prayer, manifesting, meditation, reflection, home decor, and more, such as Witch Please, a mix of lavender, rose, sandal, and cedarwood, a deep, earthy scent with moderate herbal top notes. And Phones Away, in hemp, which features green leaves, patchouli, and lemon lime, or cannabis, a mix of floral, rose petals, grass, musk, and cedar. Share positive vibes and energy with Vibes Ambience Feng Shui Candles. It's not just a candle company, it's a lifestyle. Choose your favorites now at vibesafcandles.com and use promo code JOYEL10 for 10% off, and join the Vibe Tribe at Vibes AF Candles on Instagram and Facebook. And if you're the owner of a business, especially a Black-owned business, and would love to collaborate, please send me an email at SharmaineJoyel@gmail.com, or go ahead and click the link for the Google form down below in the description box. But let's get started. So, my dad used to always joke that I remind him of Huey from the Boondocks, mostly because of my afro. So I was like, what would be a better Afro-inspired costume this year than to try and replicate Huey? So, this is what I have been able to create for you guys. Again, it's more of a live action version of Huey, and you can always make any little changes that you want to it. But enough with the chit chat, let's go ahead and get into recreating this costume. Alright you guys, so today I'm gonna be dressing up as Huey as one of my Afro-inspired costumes for the Halloween season this year, so for 2020. And this is gonna be probably my easy Afro-inspired costume. Huey's probably one of the most simple characters to dress up as, because one, all you need is really his hairstyle and then a basic white t-shirt. Probably a little big. If you're a girl, you probably want something a little bit bigger, unless you're doing some sort of like gender bender version of Huey. But today, so I have the t-shirt, and again, Huey sometimes will wear like a, I don't really know what you would call it, like an overshirt, like a brown like button up over it. But today I kind of just wanted to stick with his simple basic white t-shirt and his afro. So I have my basic white tee on and my oversized basic white tee. And then I think I'm gonna start with my skin. Again, him being a boy, he's not really, you know, a little boy, he's a younger kid. And so his makeup's not gonna be too difficult. It's really just doing my basic foundation routine. And then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of the shadowing under his lip and his nose like you see on his cartoon, and I'll post a picture here so you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. And then also making my eyebrows a bit thicker and more arched, kind of like his are. His are crazy. They're not gonna be exact, but I know that, again, I'm trying to keep this one as kind of the easy first Afro-inspired costume. Also, if you hear any background noise, I apologize. I am with my parents now, so I have my dogs, you know, they're doing their own thing. So again, I apologize for any background noise. So I got the shirt, so let's go ahead and start with the skin while I have my hair currently pulled back. So I have, my face is all moisturized, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with some primer and my foundation. So for my primer, I'm just gonna use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer in Soft Matte. Again, this costume is supposed to be pretty easy, so I'm not gonna do anything too drastic here. Evening out my skin and the whatnot. Probably won't need to do any eyeshadow. Again, he is a kid cartoon character, so I don't want to overdo it. I want to look like a little kid, so I'm not going to be doing eyeshadow or any crazy contouring, which luckily with the anime character, I don't have to do that. It's mostly just getting my skin to look even, and then going in with the contour shades. I'm just going to be doing whatever shadowing, again, mostly under his nose, or under my nose, and under my lip like you see in the cartoon. So, and then for the foundation, I'm actually going to be using a CC cream. You guys have probably seen me do a review a long time ago on this, but it's the Erborian Korean Skin Therapy CC cream. It's supposed to be like an illuminator, a skin perfector, and like, you know, radiance, all that stuff. So again, you want a kind of a youthful glow because he's a kid. So I'm gonna just put some on my finger, and it comes out white. And then what I do is I just blend it into my skin, and it turns into my skin color, and then I'll work it down my neck, because you guys know I like to blend my foundation down my neck just to make sure everything matches. So watch, see how it's already starting to turn into my skin tone? I love this stuff. If you guys haven't used a CC cream, I definitely recommend it, especially if you don't like a heavier, you know, foundation look. So, and then I want to make sure I'm getting this blended into my hairline, because again, with Huey's afro, and what I think might be a little bit harder for me is his stands up off his forehead, and you guys know I usually wear mine over my forehead. So nice. Okay, yeah, I definitely look more awake. And I think just to kind of cover up some dark circles, I am going to go ahead and go under with a highlighter shade just to get my under eyes a little better. So to go over my dark circles real quick, the little that I have, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Matchstick in the shade Sand. You guys know I use this. I've been using this for probably well over a year and a half now. But I'm just going to take a little bit and warm that up on my ring finger. Again, I don't want a whole lot. I don't want this to be a very heavy makeup look. And again, I'm just using my same skin shade. Like I said, this is mostly about his afro and stuff like that. I don't feel a need to change my skin tone because that would be blackface. So I'm just gonna pat this under real quick to just kind of cover up any dark circles that I have and make me look a little more awake, a little more youthful, like Huey. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, that worked really well. And then I'm not gonna worry about this pimple too much. The CC cream kind of got it pretty well. If you want, you can pat your face. I usually don't see the need to a whole lot personally, but you can pat your face at this stage. But I think next, again, no blush. I'm just leaving it really, really plain looking. He's a boy, so we're not gonna overdo it. No blush, no sparkles, no highlighter, none of that. So I think I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the eyebrows now. And really my plan for this is to just, one, make them look a bit thicker, and again, make them a little more arched for more of that kind of like permanently dissatisfied sort of look that Huey has going on. So let me grab my eyebrow stuff. So this is how I plan on doing my eyebrows. So I'm not gonna use an eyeliner pencil. I'm just gonna show you guys how to do it with eyeshadow, which is like the old school Charmaine way of doing this. By the way, Charmaine, if you guys are new, Charmaine is my first name. Joyel is my middle name. Joyel is what I named my channel after. But the old school way in which Charmaine used to do her eyebrows was just to take an angled brush. Here, what is this? This is just the MAC 266 angled brush. And then I'm just gonna take a dark brown, and I'm gonna be using the Nubian by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna be using the dark brown shade that has absolutely no sparkles in it. So I'm gonna be using this dark eyeshadow color, but it's damp, and I'm actually going to dip, 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 tap off any excess just so we don't get too crazy with this. And again, filling these bad boys in a little bit more than they already are. So I'm gonna start going over my natural brow first. Maybe dragging it a little above it. Yep, see how it's starting to fill out more? Perfect. Just go slow, because what I like about the eyeshadow is it's easier to wipe off the eyeshadow than it is a pencil. That's just my personal opinion. Again, if you really want to, you can go in with like a concealer to cover up any mistakes. I just feel like it's easier to go in with a powder personally. Huey's eyebrows are so arched. Okay, so yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna work on actually kind of doing more of a, let's go like this first. So I'm trying to get that angle, and then I'm gonna just really create more of an arch here. And I'm actually gonna elongate it so I have an easier time. Oh my god, this is hysterical. I'm so dead. But yeah, there's that bold, bigger arch that I was looking for, and I don't want it to go too far. If you look, his eyebrow isn't super brought out, but I just wanted to angle it more so I had more of an arch to work with. I actually like this more than I thought. Okay, next one. So I've gotten it that basic shape, and now I'm gonna start angling this bad boy. I'm so dead, this is hilarious. Oh my god, this is so funny. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that I've gotten my thicker eyebrows, and oh my gosh, I'm dying. This literally looks like a little bit more of a realistic version of like Huey's eyebrows. I'm so dead. I am by no means a makeup artist, so I'm actually pretty proud. So if you hear weird humming, our AC just turned on, so there's not much I can do about that. But I think what I'm gonna do, just to make it look, actually, maybe I won't have to, but I am gonna probably just go in real quick with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Dealio, just to kind of help everything stay in place real quick. Just darken this. I just darkened this one in a little bit more, so. Okay, just kidding, I went and darkened the front of this up a little bit more, and now I'm gonna go in with my little eyebrow dealio. It says it's the fiber, so it adds a little bit more, so I'm thinking maybe it'll make it look a little more bushy, a little more boyish. Gotta push my eyebrow hairs up like this. It's a little hard to see it on camera. Let me see if I can get a little closer, but so yeah, see how it's kind of pushed my hairs up and about? It kind of makes it look a little bit more bushy, like a boy. I'm gonna put a picture here, right here real quick, and you can kind of see where there's some extra shading, you know, just for some shadowing underneath his nose and his lips. So I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Truffle, which is what I usually use as a contour shade. But this time I'm just gonna shade just this part, this under part of my nose here, and then underneath my lip. So let me just, and I want it to be a little dark. So I'm just gonna go in like that. And then, where is it at? It's kind of right here. So it's not directly under his lip, but it's like right here. There we go. Oh look, I have a goatee. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with a beauty blender. I'm gonna stay in that area, but I just don't want to spread it out, but I do want to blend it a little bit better, so. More of a button nose kind of a dealio here. I love Halloween. All right. Okay. Kind of want, let me see here. It's kind of like little further down too, so I'm gonna go right under my nose. Yeah, I can blend that out. There we go. A little more shadowing under my nose. How about that? I'm literally like putting this in my nose. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. And then I might actually just shade under my jawline too, because he's got some, you know, with the cartoons and stuff like that. I just wanna, not to define my cheekbones or anything, but just to create that shadowing that's there. And we'll bring it up to like right by my ears too. And then bring it down my neck. So let's go ahead and do that too.
What I preach.
Shadow there. Okay. Okay. I think I'm actually liking this more than I thought I would. This is so funny. Okay. Probably could have angled my eyebrows a little better, but, or a little more intensely, but I'm sorry. I actually like this more than I thought I would. Okay. So, let's do this afro part. So right now I have it just pulled up in a puff, and I washed my hair like 3 days ago, and so I think my hair has absorbed enough of the moisture that it's going to help kind of stand up on its own. So I need my hair to, so I'm just using my hands to kind of form my hair. So, and his afro literally just kind of goes, literally just up. And so it's up off his head, and I'm not too sure how I'm going to do the sides here, but I want it to be up and forward, kind of like how his side profile is. So I'm trying not to use too much water because I want it to be a stiffer afro so I can get it to stand up. Huey, man, how? His is much shorter on the bottom than mine is, so I'm gonna try my best to try and form this bad boy. So all I did was just take my bonnet off and then threw the snappy tie on it this morning, so nothing too crazy. So maybe pull it down a little bit. Oh my gosh, is this actually looking like his hair? I'm so dead. This is so funny. Okay. Okay. Let's, again, keeping it off my forehead. It's kind of hard because cartoon hair sometimes isn't drawn to like a realistic expectation here. So let me just, might have to just bring mine down a little bit because I don't think I have much of a choice. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna check in the mirror. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm just gonna manipulate the back to get it to stand up a little bit more. So I'm just kind of what I call kneading kneading my hair. So I'm just kind of massaging it, taking it apart so it'll stand up. This part, the crown of my hair has the most shrinkage, so this is probably gonna take me a little bit. But I really don't want to use any water because I don't want it, I want it to stay stiff so it'll stand up a little better, or mold easier. Because I feel like if I add water, it'll be too soft, so. This is hilarious. I'm so dead. I have a picture of Huey on my phone standing right here, and it's like, obviously I look more feminine than what Huey looks like, but this is actually more dead on than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god. And I want my ears to show. It's gonna be hard from a side profile just because of how long my hair is on the sides, but this is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. And his afro's a little more like squared off, so I'm trying to. Okay, let me insert a picture here. Hairline's a little more squared off too. But I wanted this to be easy. This is my easy Afro-Inspired, so again, you can totally arch your eyebrows more if you want to make it a little more cartoony. Let me see here. This is so funny, OMG. Okay. Get into Huey, get into Huey. Always some sort of scowl. I look just like Huey. This is hilarious. Okay. So yeah, this came out so much better than I thought it would. Again, you can totally arch your eyebrows more. I was trying to follow along like my actual eyebrow and trying to make it look more like a live action version of Huey, so I didn't want to make it too cartoonish. But again, this is just my interpretation of Huey Freeman from the Boondocks. But oh my gosh, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was actually way more hilarious than I thought it would be. My dad was right. I totally look like Huey. This is so funny. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this really easy Afro-inspired costume. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button, and of course don't forget to enter into those giveaways. Keep blooming, have a great Halloween, and I'll see you guys in my next video.